Hello everyone, Chris Lashavo with Remax Heritage Professionals, and here we are again at the end of another month, the end of September 2023, which means our stats through the end of August are available. So let's jump into the numbers for our market update for Winter Haven, Florida. In August 2023, we had 85 closed sales in Winter Haven. That's compared to 78 a year ago, an increase of 9%. Cash sales as a percentage of closed sales, 24.7% compared to 30.8% a year ago, a decrease of 19.8%. Median sales price, $310,000. That's compared to $321,250 a year ago. So that's actually a decrease of 3.5%. And then average sales price is $294,389. That's compared to $329,741, a decrease of 10.7%. Still wouldn't categorize that as a in between median and average as a crash, but definitely probably one of the largest decreases we've seen in Winter Haven in several years. Median percent of original list price, sellers are receiving 97.3% of list price compared to 100% a year ago, a decrease of 2.7%. Median time to contract, 46 days compared to 16 days a year ago, 187.5% increase. Median time to sale, 94 days compared to 61 days a year ago, an increase of 54.1%. New pending sales, 84 new pending sales. We had 84 a year ago, so that remained constant. New listings, 105 new listings in Winter Haven compared to 153 a year ago, a decrease of 31.4%. Pending inventory, 105 pending compared to 121 a year ago, a decrease of 13.2%. Active inventory, 266 active compared to 234 a year ago, an increase of 13.7%. And then month supply of inventory, we finally crossed over that 3-month threshold. We're at 3.6 months of inventory compared to 2.4 months a year ago, an increase of 50%. Tune in and we'll talk a little bit more about what all of these numbers mean. So one of the constants we've been seeing over the last several months is that closed sales in general are going down. Now, Winter Haven had a little bit of a bump up compared to a year ago, but overall sales are slowing down. I think the primary reason for that is still lack of inventory, even though our active inventory is up. That is mostly because homes are staying on the market longer, not because we've seen an increase in new listings. In fact, both Winter Haven and Polk County saw a decrease of new listings compared to a year ago. So less people are putting their homes on the market. I think part of that is still the people that have the 3.5% mortgage rates are not going to be listing their homes. Those that maybe could sell are choosing not to because they know that mortgage rates are so high, and so the buyers are not out there in as high demand as they were even just a few months ago. What we're basically seeing is I think buyers are almost paralyzed a little bit about mortgage rates and some of the instability. They are at an all-time high in terms of over the last 23 years. They're at their highest mark. So I think that by itself has scared some buyers away. I think some buyers are scared that it's going to go up even higher. Buyers are not seeing, even if they can afford a home at 7.5% interest, they want to know that the rates are going to go down, and right now that doesn't seem to be on the horizon, although I do think they will start to come down probably into the next year. And so that's basically causing a lot of buyers to sit on the sidelines right now, and so the inventory, even though we've sort of seen that increase overall because homes are staying on the market longer, they're staying on the market longer because there aren't as many buyers out there. It feels like homes staying on the market for 46 days, for example, in Winter Haven, that's a long time because we're used to seeing 2, 3, 7 days like it was during the pandemic. There's a bit of recency bias there. 46 days is actually kind of what is a normal market. And so that's not exceedingly long time, but it feels like it is because we've just come out of that crazy pandemic housing market. I think that's a pretty normal thing. And now we're heading into the fall and winter months. So I would expect to see that number stay pretty similar to that. This is not the hottest of home buying seasons, although we will have an influx of home buyers here starting the end of October, November, December, when the snowbirds come down and start buying up whatever's available in the 55 and up market. So we're getting into the time of the year where the 55 and up housing market kind of takes off. Summer is actually the slow months for the 55 and up market. So it'll be interesting to see how big an impact that has on the overall local housing market. One of the things that I think, even just looking at what the average and median sales prices are, they're $294 for the average, $310 for the median. And these are resale homes. I've been talking to a lot of builders lately, had a chance to visit a builder yesterday. And I really think that if you're a home buyer, that's one of the places you need to be looking is at new home construction. We have a builder that's in the last couple years finally moved into the Winter Haven, so southern Polk County. They had been in the Davenport area, but really hadn't ventured to Winter Haven, Eagle Lake, Lake Wales. But they actually have 3 very, very large communities they're building right now. They have a community in Eagle Lake that's going to be over 1,100 homes. Another one in Winter Haven that's probably going to be about the same, if not bigger. The one in Eagle Lake is going to have a ton of amenities, including a boat dock and a resort pool. Their home prices start at $302,000 for a 3-2 brand new home, block home, with quartz counters in the kitchens and bathrooms and tile in the wet areas. So that's a great price. It's comparable to any kind of resale that you would see as far as that goes. You're going to pay less in your homeowner's insurance. You're going to pay less in your property taxes, originally, at least up front. You're not going to have maintenance issues or repair issues. And actually, most of the items in the home are at least covered under a warranty. Appliances for the first year, structural for usually 10 years. Additionally, those builders are offering right now, if you can close by the end of November, an interest rate of 4.99%. That's not a 3-2-1 or a 2-1 buy down where you only get that rate for 2 or 3 years. That is for all 30 years of the mortgage. So that is a permanent buy down, 4.99%. So you're going to save significant amount of money if you use that builder's lender. And they're also offering up to 15% in closing cost assistance. So if you qualify for the 4.99%, you still have closing cost assistance up to $15,000. One of the homes I looked at yesterday, the list price was $371. They had discounted the home $35,000, so you would have got the home for $336. So presumably actually sitting on some equity in that home as well. So if you're interested in learning more about this builder and would like to tour some of their communities, reach out to me. I'd love to show you this builder. I think it's really the best deal you can get right now. Again, that interest rate is significantly lower than what the prevailing rate is. You have to qualify, of course, but if you do qualify, that's a great rate. Even if you qualify for 5.99%, that's a lot better than 7.5%. So anyway, I hope this information is helpful to you. If there's an area you'd like me to cover or topics you want me to cover in these videos, please let me know. I'd love to cover them for you. Please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you could. Let your friends and family know about it. And if I can ever help you buy or sell in Central Florida, please reach out and let me know. Remember, I want to make your home buying and selling experience an epic one. Have a great day.